Welcome back to Blitz. I'm Brian Carter here at Banks County with a couple of the Lady Leopards. We have senior post player, center, guard. You kind of play everywhere. Kaitlyn Duncan and then Jaylyn, a junior guard. Girls, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Now, Kaitlyn, we'll start with you. You've been on here a few times, but it's been really awesome to watch you play the last 4 years, and you eclipsed 1,000 career points, which is just a phenomenal feat for you. Talk about what that was like. You got your first basket at Dawson County. I know you wanted to get it at home, but what was it like when you got that 1,000th career point?
It was exciting, but I really wanted it at home because it was such a big game for us against East Hall, because that's always, I mean, they've kind of become our rival.
Mm-hmm.
Our games are always tight, and it's always emotional. I mean, it wasn't fun not getting it here, but I'm happy I got it. It was a huge milestone for me.
Talk about, you mentioned at against East Hall here on the home court, and we came here hoping to get a chance to witness that 1,000 career points, and you ended one shy. I know you heaved up a long three at the buzzer to try to get it here in front of the home crowd. How long did it take you to kind of get over that? And throughout the game, how were you able to track how close you were getting?
Well, I had a bunch of people on the sidelines. They were keeping up with my points because I was 26 away.
Yeah.
And every time I'd score, they would tell me. But, like, once I got down, like, I kept missing free throws. And so I was just, my head was all everywhere. And I was just frustrated. And I think that's why I didn't get it. I was too worried about it.
Yeah.
So I was just everywhere.
Still
an
amazing accomplishment, though. So congratulations. I know you're the second player 2 years in a row now for Banks County to get 1,000 career points. But Jaylyn, talk about, this has kind of been somewhat of a dream season because no one really saw this coming from Banks County. We knew that you would be a solid team as always, but losing the amount of talent and the senior leadership that was on this team last year, it was really surprising to see that you're 17-3, 5-2. Assess this season for us and just talk about what it would mean for this team to finally make the state playoffs.
I mean, it would be a dream if we got to the playoffs. We work hard every day, and the seniors, I mean, we played against them every day at practice, so it's like the competition was still real at practice every day.
Kaitlyn, one thing that the team has gotten to do the last twice now, I guess, in your 4 years is get to play at Phillips Arena. I can't imagine what that feels like to go and play where the Atlanta Hawks do and all these NBA teams that get to roll in there in Phillips Arena and play. What's that like to play on that court in a game of that magnitude?
It's exciting, but it's such a big place and it was so quiet. That's the only thing that it kind of threw us off because it was not like –
It wasn't full, yeah.
Yeah, because our gym's usually always full when we play. We have a really big fan base, but like it felt like there was like 15 people there, so it was kind of weird, but it was fun.
Yeah. Jaylyn, again, kind of an inexperienced group coming into this season, but I know, again, we mentioned last year's senior group was one of the most successful in school history. What did those girls kind of leave behind that you girls are using that might be the key to the success you've had so far this year?
Hard work, really. They taught us that when you work hard, good things come out of it. So at practice every day, we just go hard and give it our best and hopefully to come out with a win.
Kaitlyn, for you, I know that you were the lone returning starter this year, and the team does have 6 seniors, I believe. Is that correct? So you got the 6 seniors, but again, you're the only starter that was coming back. What was that like? Talk about some of the challenges you may have faced early on in the season, or maybe working your way into the season, kind of getting acclimated to a brand new group to play with.
Well, yeah, it was like really different this summer. At first, like all of us were kind of confused because we didn't know how we were going to play because it was huge losing TK and Lauren and Casey, just having them to kick out too and TK to depend on to help me get the ball up the floor. But all my teammates have stepped up a lot, and this year, like, it's not so much everyone, like, I had to depend on TK so much. Like, I can depend on everybody this year, and, like, I'm not worried about it. Like, everybody plays their role, and everyone knows their role, so it's not like everyone tries doing too much. Yeah. And everyone plays hard because we play up and down the court really fast this year, and that's our game plan because we don't have as many offensive threats, so we have to make up for it with our defense. So I like it better, actually. How
has the offensive approach changed? I know I don't know if you guys still use the motto you had, I think, a year or two ago was bombs away. You were just draining threes, and I'm not sure if the approach has changed this year because, like you said, the personnel has changed and the group has kind of changed quite a bit.
Yeah, you're right. We don't shoot the three as much because, like, we've kind of, some games we're on, and it's not like consistent like we were last year. Like Casey and Lauren were crazy consistent. And TK had like 45% from the three-point line. It was crazy. So, I mean, but we've adjusted well. We are good at getting to the basket and drawing fouls. So
probably makes it hard for other teams to stop because they're so used to you shooting from outside the perimeter. Jaylyn, last question for you. Whether you guys knew this or not, 11-game win streak that you currently had snapped, I mean, it lasted almost a full month. I mean, you got to go through Christmas break and then almost made it through the whole month of January without losing a game. Finally got beat by Fannin County, but 11-game win streak is awesome because a lot of teams don't even get that many wins in a season. Talk about the pressures of that streak. Did you realize you had a streak that was 11 games long, and how you plan to rebound from that loss?
Not really. We take each game as a new game. We look, we try to win every game. We don't count, oh, we won this game, we won that game. Just every new game's a different win. About our loss, we're just gonna work hard. We had a good practice today, and we'll be ready to go Tuesday for East Hall.
All right, so y'all didn't know you had the 11-game win streak, or probably that you're state ranked as well. But that's pretty awesome. So again, 17-3, 5-2. Kaitlyn, a cool experience for you. Again, a phenomenal career, and you got to kind of cap that off with being able to sign to play at the next level. I know you had a lot of interest from a lot of colleges. Talk about how that decision, how you kind of came to that decision to sign with Furman, and what was that like to get that out of the way so you can concentrate on the rest of the season?
Well, when I was like in 8th grade, we went on a team camp to Furman, and like since then I've been in love with it. And then after like going into my sophomore year, that was the first time I played like AAU. They offered me, and like I've pretty much been in love with there like ever since I got my offer. So, I mean, and I know next year like I want to play in college. I'm not the type of person that would want to go to college and just go to college and be on the team. I want to make an impact, and I'm sure I will. So that was why I chose
What's
Furman.
the early, when you look at going to Furman, do you have an idea yet of if you're going to be able to get significant playing time in your first year, or what can we expect there?
Yeah, they're looking at me to replace a senior this year.
Wow.
And, but, I mean, I can't expect to play, but I'm just like her. Like, they recruited me as her. So, I mean, yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Thank you both so much here for your time on Blitz, and congrats again on a great season so far, and look forward to seeing you close out the next 5 games and grab one of those top 4 spots to head into state.
Thank you.
Thanks. When we come back, we have another interview, highlights, and our player of the week.
No matter what the occasion or how big the achievement, everyone deserves an award. Look no further than Bob and Ted's Trophy in Clarksville. Trophies, medals, plaques, and more. It's what you need when you need it. Family owned and operated since 1974, Bob and Ted's has been rewarding the community for nearly 40 years, offering quality service at competitive pricing, all done with a speedy turnaround. Get what you need when you need it.